I will be an enemy of you. There will be nothing that can stop me. And I want you guys to understand, this is not a threat. This is a promise. There will be nothing that can stop me. I will release every single text message. I am, like I said, very angry. I'll show you the text between him and I.
Look at this text message, guys. Everything you own, from your clothes to your car, to your wife or your husband, is going to forget you and move on and be replaced the moment you die. That's what Allah says, أَلْهَاكُمُ التَّكَاثُرُ حَتَّى زُرْتُمُ الْمَقَابِرِ. You are busy with the worldly affairs until you visit the graves. Brothers and sisters, Masjid Norway, the one that we built, is looking to another masjid around the area of Norway, subhanAllah, where there's so many Muslims that do not have somewhere to pray. This masjid is only $500,000, and any donation that you give will go towards your akhirah, because when you enter that grave, nobody's going to remember you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So make it count, brothers and sisters, and donate towards this masjid, inshallah. A new project that's only $500,000. And believe me, if every single one of us give £1, £10, £100, £1,000, that's going to be something you will never regret on Yawm al-Qiyamah. And everything that you lose is going to perish and go, but your deeds on Yawm al-Qiyamah are not. Donate to the link, inshallah. Let's get to the video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear fans. If you guys have been following up my channel with the whole Charlie Kirk's assassination killing, you will see that I'm very, very closely following this up, because Israel is behind it, and it's going to come out. This truth is going to come out, inshallah. Candice Owens, this woman is, I fear for her life. Like, she is going to be executed. Like, she's going to be assassinated some way or another. She's got text messages, and these text messages say so much about where this guy was. So we're going to watch some videos of Candice Owens, inshallah, and she's someone we have to salute and respect, that she's consistent. She is one Christian woman, even though I believe she was inconsistent with Charlie Kirk, because at the end he can be your friend, but you know he was pro-genocidal. And the fact that, you know, I'm not saying speak bad of him, but anyways, let's get straight to the video, and I'm going to show you the text message he sent her before his killing. Check this out, guys.
It was a couple of weeks ago, before Charlie lost his life. Charlie was in the Hamptons. He had essentially what was staged, an intervention was staged by Bill Ackman, because Charlie's rational thoughts about Israel were a no-no. This is not the route that you should be going on. And Charlie was surrounded by his friends, his quote-unquote friends. Bill Ackman was very upset, and threats were made. He was asked to dispute this narrative. Max Blumenthal went out to him today, and Bill Ackman came back and said, I have receipts I can show you. And he did not provide the receipts. It was at this time that Bibi Netanyahu was called, and Charlie was invited to Israel. This was
he was invited to Israel. Who else was invited to Israel, guys? Remember Elon Musk? Where he said, if you kill their kids, you are breeding the next generation to... Do you remember? He was, he was supporting Gaza. He said that he's going to open his communication thing, whatever, wireless, Starlink or whatever it is for the Gazan people. Remember all of that? Remember all that before he was called to Israel, just like Charlie was, to go to this camp, which Khan's going to tell you, inshallah. Remember Elon Musk? Yep. So you can see the same thing happened with him. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys, but before that, please download the Salah Pro app. Brothers and sisters, we are a charity. All of our services on the app is for free. Free Qibla Finder, no ads, free Salah reminders, encourages you to pray, tells you Salah times. You can book a Salah instructor, a Quran instructor. You can order a guided prayer mat for absolutely free if you want to learn how to pray Salah. Videos on how to pray Salah, Salah hubs, and many, many more, brothers and sisters. We are not an app that shares your information with third parties. All of our services on the app is for free. Download it now, inshallah, and enjoy it, guys. Let's go back to the video.
Duress situation, I would say. And I know that Charlie was offered a ton of money in this moment. Turning Point, I guess, if it needed to go to a higher level, would have gone to an even higher level than it already was at. And I know for a fact that Charlie denied that funding. That Charlie denied, and what Bibi didn't include there, he declined to go to Israel for, I would describe this as like, re-education camp. We've seen it.
Exactly. It's a re-education camp. It is a re-education camp. It's basically, you're making a mistake going against us, but we can fix that. Just come here. Let's just indoctrinate you and brainwash you again. Yeah.
You made an uh-oh, but we can help you. Another person that was there, and I am not surprised this person was there if you've been listening to my show, Seth Dillon. I said, any comment on this one, Seth? He didn't answer last night. This morning I said, need a comment ASAP, please. He didn't answer. Then I followed that up and I said, trying again here, you were present when Ackman lost his mind on Charlie and when Bibi invited him to Israel and Charlie refused. Text messages immediately following this meeting are circulating. I find Ackman's statement, as though the meeting was somehow cordial, to be incredibly disturbing. Are you at all?
So this was an individual, he was there and he is refusing to answer. Look, Candice is showing receipts, messaging, you was there. You know what happened. Speak. Nope, nothing said.
Those of you who think that you are going to replace Charlie Kirk, okay? Kings are born. You don't just get to depose and tell us that we're going to follow this individual, okay? I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA. You put a shill in Charlie.
She's talking about, if I'm not mistaken, Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is the one, Ben Shapiro is someone else who's replacing Charlie Kirk now. For some odd reason, he's a shill. Now, with all due respect, Charlie Kirk was a shill. Charlie Kirk was brought up. Now, Charlie Kirk, it seemed like he was waking up that reality again, which shows that at least there is some kind of sincerity in Charlie Kirk. But again, Charlie Kirk was also a shill. But now Ben Shapiro is the one who's picking up that mic that his bosses carried out the execution. He's picking up that bloody mic with his bloody hands already. Okay, so as you can see, brothers and sisters, Ben Shapiro's hands were bloody before he picked up that mic because he and his buddies were most likely behind this assassination. Not him directly, of course.
Kirk's chair in Charlie Kirk's company, and you try to tell us to follow that individual, I will be an enemy of you. There will be nothing that can stop me. Okay? And I want you guys to understand, this is not a threat. This is a promise. There will be nothing that can stop me. I will release every single text message. So to those of you who are trying that, I'm seeing the messages, I am telling you to back off right now. Like right now, don't do it, okay? Don't you think about it. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you were that were exerting pressure. Don't you pretend to be noble now and say nice things about Charlie Kirk and think you're going to slide into his chair, okay? Over my dead body, which I'm sure can be arranged. Those of you who think...
As you can see, which can be arranged, she's basically saying Israel, this is a government who have carried out so many assassinations all around the world. People know it's Israel. But check this message from Charlie Kirk to Candace Owens. Think about it.
You know, I told you guys that Charlie was going through a spiritual transformation at the end, and all of the usual suspects were really angry that I hinted towards that. What do you mean? You're not allowed to say that. They were attacking me, trying to make me fearful, to speak out and speak about the things that I know. I'm not feeling very fearful right now. I am, like I said, very angry. And I found, Charlie's favorite portion of the song. I'll show you the text between him and I, because this feels very relevant right now. This is, again...
Look at this text message, guys, and tell us, if you was in Charlie's mind, what does this text message mean?
Lyrics directly from the song Power, but I just needed time alone with my own thoughts, got treasures in my mind, but couldn't open up my own vault. My childlike creativity, purity, and honesty is honestly being crowded by these grown thoughts. Reality is catching up with me. Taking my inner child, I'm fighting for custody with these responsibilities that they entrusted me. And that's a moment where he is really speaking about how hard it is. Like when you're saying, no, this is what I believe. And they say, you're not allowed to believe that. You feel like you are fighting for custody of yourself.
Wow. Yes, you are fighting for custody of your own self, your own values. When he realized what they're doing is wrong, he realized, and then imagine you realize that, but you can't say that because you are scared for your life. And you are fighting for custody of your own self, which is the what? The truth. So your own self is what? To speak the truth. Like Allah says in the Quran, speak the truth even if it's against yourself or your kin and something's stopping you. So you are now abducted and you are fighting for your own custody, bro. Look at that message. Clear cut. Showing he was totally changing his views. And that is why Israel and Benjamin Netanyahu is trying their best to put imprint in our memories that Charlie Kirk supported Israel. No, he did not anymore.
And I want to be very clear that I believe, in fact, I know that towards the end, Charlie was fighting for custody of himself. I want to say that. I want to say that plainly. And there are lies that are being told and they need to be slapped down right now.
Brothers and sisters, we really, really need to see that the fact that even that Satan, Yahoo, was asked, that there's speculations that Israel carried out this attack. Guys, that is humongous, which means the whole world is waking up. And it is the beginning of the end of Zionism. They planned and Allah planned and is the best of planners. There is more going to come out, brothers and sisters. But I want you guys to keep a close eye. And Candice Owens, may Allah guide her to Islam. She seems sincere. And all I'm going to say is, brothers and sisters, look after yourselves and know that subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners. These things are going to come out. I'm telling you, one day we're going to find out the real truth that they assassinated him, just like they did. And the involvement with all the evils around the world. Till next time, brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.